Yo, what's up, fam? Happy Saturday. We're coming on the last week of the podcast. We've got great guests lined up, two awesome guests. Tuesday, we're going to have Tommy McCollister, who is probably the most motivational marriage coach in the United States, maybe the world, from a Christian perspective. And then we've got an Alabama legend on Thursday. Not going to tell you who. You have to actually tune in and listen. Hey, listen, season one's coming to an end. Super proud of the work that we've done, that I've done, and that the guests have allowed me an opportunity to kind of get an inside scoop of their lives. That being said, just a lot of thought and prayer about this thing is, I didn't launch it as a Christian podcast. I launched it as just a way to tell stories about people who are successful, but that have a dark side. You guys obviously know that, but one of the things that I found is, one, the most interesting stories that I found were people who were following the Lord, and maybe didn't always follow the Lord, but that found that with God, their lives just ultimately got better, more fulfilling, something that I've struggled with, and I learned a lot from these conversations. So that being said, going into season 2, those are the guests I'm looking for. I'm looking for folks that are successful in whatever their vocation is. They don't have to be rich. They don't have to own businesses. I just want people with stories to tell, messages of hope, resilience, things like that. So if you know that person, the best way you guys can help me is to share the content that I put out. Send a podcast to your friends if it resonated with you. Follow the show on any of the platforms you get your podcasts on, especially Instagram. I'm going to go dark for 6 to 8 weeks. I'm going to try to get a good guest lineup for you guys, and I'm going to try to do like I did this time around. I'm going to try to put out 2 a week. It's important for me that it's good. I have learned so much over the last 2 months. I mean, so much. I've done every ounce of this by myself with a little bit of help from an editing perspective, but then I ended up learning how to do that. So I want it to be good. I also want, what did you guys get? What did you guys not get? Is there any feedback? I know it wasn't perfect. I go back and listen to the first episodes, and the guests were amazing, but I was awful. So help me out, folks. If there's anybody that you know, any feedback that you can give me, it would be incredibly valuable to me, and I hope that you'll follow along. I really, really do. It means a lot to me. And if you don't, I don't care. I'm enjoying this, and somebody out there will as well. So love you guys. Bless up, fam.